Hey there everybody, welcome back to Digimobs. Excuse me. Last time we finally got a partner, Demi-Ramon. In the off time I have been ridiculously busy, as I finally had to walk a very long ways to find a desert, to find some dragon Digimon, to get some meat so I could start the little meat farm I got going over there. Today, we're going to go explore the other part of the map that I basically haven't checked out. But first, we need to do some stuff. We got a list of things to do real quick. First, Digivice. And since I have red dye, we're supposed to be able to... There it is. We will have a red Digivice. Ooh. Okay, we're going to make one more item, because we need it. We will probably need a degenerator. This has more use nowadays from what it sounds like. Okay, and then okay, we're gonna grab this stuff real quick. So I got a bunch of packets. I did a bunch of farming to get packets, and to get those you have to smelt cases and basically random stuff the Digimon normally drop when you beat them up. So we are going to make health discs, as many as we can. It's like 5 is our magic number. That's all we got, so we're going to have to be kind of careful, because we don't have much else that we can use to heal the Digimon, although feeding them does heal them some. Okay. We're probably not going to use all this data, guys. I have a ton of it, just because I don't want to like walk out with an ultimate immediately, because we are probably close to being able to pull that off. Alright, come here, Demi-Ramon. You little bastard. Yes, let us go, Demi-Ramon. We have some things to do today. What the heck are you doing, dude? I don't know if this works like it did. Apparently not. Okay, let's walk a bit, see if we can't get him to teleport. There we go. Now he's moving. I kind of wondered if he didn't get stuck. Guess we'll go with these first. So, first things first. Okay, so there's 11. So now we're supposed to be able to do this. Candlemon! Ooh! Okay. So there's Candlemon. So you want to... Apparently nowadays, they kind of did the method I prefer, which is they don't degenerate based on energy anymore. They stay digivolved pretty much forever unless you degenerate them, which I think is awesome. Let's have him sit. Oh, that's kind of cool. So I thought that was nifty. Wow, just off bites alone, we are pretty high up there. So there's 22. Okay, so Candlemon's basically to the point where he can digivolve again already. So now we have our Marimon. And this is where he's going to stay, I guess, because I do not have a Crest of Darkness, which is what is required for him to digivolve to Blue Marimon. But we're just going to give him the rest of this, I guess, because we'll make him powerful. We'll have a powerful partner. Oh, I don't have to click for that. Awesome. To start with. And if we ever get a Crest of Darkness, then we can digivolve him into Blue Marimon. Yeah, okay. So let's check them out real quick. They get better stats now if you actually level them in their digivolved form. It's another thing they upgraded. Hey, I didn't tell you to stop moving or start moving. What does this give him for health? Not much at this point. What is his health? Wow, that's a lot of hearts. Holy cow. That's a lot of health. Yeah, it does. Like, the discs do nothing at this point. Okay, we're probably gonna wait until the sun goes down here. What the heck happened? Oh no, what happened here? I had food, I had meat growing here. Oh, crap. Okay, we can fix this. It's just annoying. I didn't put any fencing around it because I just didn't want to put the effort in for that. That's frustrating. Because that means I probably should fence that off. Okay, you know what? We'll use a different strategy. I will do that later, so we will leave we'll leave that here. Okay, buddy. Of course you're hungry. So, the biggest thing in this mod for Digimon, it sounds like, is you really need to watch their weight nowadays, because if their weight gets too high, they turn into the trash Digimon, like Sukamon and Numamon and stuff, so we don't want that. Alright, let's grab them. We're going to go and investigate. What direction is this? South, because that's the one direction I haven't gone yet, and I'm curious what's over here. And I'm sure we will discover that there is a desert or something right over here, and I ran around the world for no real reason. So, Maramon's in pretty good shape now, though. So let's check this out, because I want to. I have been over that way a little bit, but that's pretty much as far as I went. I didn't go across. Bleh. I didn't go across the water at all. Oh, hey, we need these for weapon-related stuff. Not too long, actually. So one of the next episodes that we'll do is actually going to be a quest to gather the materials to get my ultimate equipment, basically. I found, in my travels, I found a massive mega taiga biome, I think is what it's called, which has mossy cobble all over the place. So my need for a monster spawner is pretty much gone at this point, which is great. Okay, I think this is where one of the degenerator is going to be kind of handy. Oh wow, his health is like way low now though. What's up with that, guys? That is not good. No, you come over here. We don't need you fighting Seadramon right now. Sit your butt down for a minute. His stats are still really good. For some reason, his health is really low after that. We'll have to keep that in mind going forward. I only did that because I didn't want him to, since we're going through forested area, I didn't want him to glitch into stuff and start taking damage like we kept having happen with our Digimon last season. But we'll walk this way a ways. This might be a couple episodes. I don't know. See what we find. I will say one thing I have noticed in this world seed has just got a ridiculous amount of forest biome in it. Woohoo, virus data. Looks like there's swamp immediately right here. Yeah. This ain't good. I don't really like the swamp at the moment because I have noticed going through these that you run into a lot of like really high level, high-end Digimon. Like there's a Mega Kabuterimon over there. Oh, check this out. I recognize that already. This might be neat. Metal Empire. This map had quite a few of these too that I ran across. Metal Empire is a lot cooler now though. It's very different from last season. I was really impressed coming over here. There's all kinds of Digimon that hang out over here now, and that's really neat. Okay. Wanted to check what his weight's getting up there. I don't want to. So I don't know what the actual weight limit is. Like what weight is the bad weight to hit. And I really don't want him to digivolve into basically a useless Digimon. They're not really useless, they're just not as good in my opinion. And I think that's generally the consensus. Candlemon's animations are pretty neat, actually. I don't want to leave him as Candlemon too long, though, because he digivolves into Elder Candlemon or something after a certain point. And I'd like to have Meramon, because Meramon is one of my favorites. So this is what I thought was really cool. There's a bunch of toy Agumon that hang out in the Metal Empire now. All the different kinds too, like clear toy Agumon. It is neat. Okay, hold on a minute. Let's do this. We're not going to give him any more. Dang it, I was really hoping his energy would get up. But apparently that ain't going to be the case. So this may have been a bad decision to degenerate him into that. I'm really concerned because his health is so much lower. So far though, this really hasn't been all that interesting of a trek. Found a Metal Empire that's close. That's kind of nice, I guess. But we spend a ridiculous amount of time in Extreme Hills. Which is not necessarily cool. We're gonna trek a bit faster here. Since we has the food. Food is not much of a problem for me anymore. It won't be much of a problem for the Digimon either. That looks like another Metal Empire. No, Metal Empire and some forest. Ooh. Yep. Well, that's a shame. It just means there really isn't too much over here that's interesting. This direction either. I had to trek like a ridiculously long ways. In fact, I went through the nether portal to travel a good distance right off and then started going in a direction to even find the desert. And to be honest, I'm not sure I could find my way back because I had a heck of a time getting back. Okay. Let's see, what is this actually? Wow, yeah, he doesn't take much damage though now. So that's kind of cool. So the stat boosting stuff they did certainly worked out. Man, I'm really disappointed. The amount of grinding I did to get those packets that I had, and I used all the discs up already. That's a little out of whack. That's something that probably needs to be retuned a little bit, because that's pretty ridiculous, actually. What is this biome? It's just a forest. This is just one of the floweriest forests I've ever seen. Another Metal Empire. The Metal Empire. Or whatever it's actually called. I call it Metal Empire because that's basically what it is. It is the home for many of the metal Digimons, or material-based Digimon. So this is the other forest. There are this is where like the Gaomon. I've seen some Bearmon here in forests like these. Although they seem to be rarer, so I don't know if there is something like they actually are rarer or what, but oh, there's one right there. Oops, I actually didn't want to smack him, but we need to beat him up now because otherwise Candlemon will get a fight. That doesn't surprise me. I am sure that he's going to have a fight with most of the holy Digimon since he is categorized as evil in this. Which I disagree with. But hey, that's me. And I just play the game, I don't make it. Oh jeez, he's being chased by a Viximon. Oh crap, Cubimon, that's bad. We don't need to be fighting no champions right now. Of course, it's getting to be nighttime now. We are stuck in a forest, surrounded by holy Digimon. Galgamon. I wonder if Bearmon is not Bearmon. What is it? Grismon is in this now. I always thought Grismon looked kind of cool. Oh man, really not too happy at the moment, actually. Let's go hang out in the Metal Empire. And we will just try to survive the night. I think what I'm going to do, though... Oh, crack. I wonder how much damage Candlemon does to these guys now. Ow. Pretty good. Enough, anyway. I suppose we just as well... This is somewhat of a defensible position. Fend off the zombies. Nice little cave here, really. No. Creeper, no creeping! Oop, scared the crap out of me for a second. Generally, I don't like to go caving with my Digimon. Go into caves with them because a lot of the time their size and the fact that they teleport behind you a lot if you move around really quickly will cause them to spawn into things. Or teleport or blink into things, which is not good. It's kind of like the problems we had if you caught any of my Pixelmon series with some of the bigger Pokemon that I used in caves at one point. Okay, we made it to the surface, which may or may not be a good thing. I think that's really interesting that he hasn't been hungry, because he was getting hungry constantly. I kind of wanted to digivolve him just to see if he wouldn't need to eat quite so much. Because it was to a pretty ridiculous degree. Oh wow, is that a black Agumon or is that black toy Agumon? It is black toy Agumon. That's interesting. Shadow toy Agumon. I'm surprised he isn't violent. Oh no. Enderman. Candlemon. Carrot. I got a carrot off a zombie. I don't necessarily want to get Candlemon, have him start taking shots, because I don't know what he's got left for health. And I have no way of healing him except to give him food. 60. He's still sitting pretty good. That's a lot of health. Like, I wish they would heal over time, and maybe they do. I don't know. I'm gonna keep walking this way. So, yeah, we're going to have to start collecting materials, which means we're going to have an episode or two where we're going to spend a lot of time in the nether, because I want to try to collect all the materials I want to make my ultimate stuff. I will not be using... you can use nether stars to increase your Tinker's construct stuff. I won't be doing that because I'm not going to... We may try fighting a wither here at some point, but we aren't going to do it right now. Just because I could probably do it, but it's a lot of work, and I don't want to farm wither skulls to get 4 or 5 nether stars. As much as having a beacon with like regeneration wouldn't be, you know, that'd be awesome, but we will definitely try it at some point, just not right now. And I'm interested to try it with having Digimon as well. Especially the fact, seeing how much more powerful even Demi-Meramon here has been. Should check what is his weight at now. The weight goes down fairly quickly. So here's a Shellmon. This happens a lot to these guys. I think it's because the biome they have them spawning in is funky. I've seen this happen to like every Shellmon in existence. Oh man, I need to not... There, the skeleton is what needs to die. Is he not taking damage from me anymore? Oh, he wasn't. That's why it was taking so long. I think he dropped a fish. I think that means that we could make him into... Oh no, it's just a black trout. Okay, I don't think that's one of the Digivolution items. That's probably just food. Okay, woo. That looks kind of neat. Neat little waterfall. That's another one. It's like that lava fall that's by not too far from the house. Alright everybody, well, I think I'm going to end this episode here. It's about daytime. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and trek back home. And maybe in the next episode we'll try to do something more interesting. I just will give him these. Hey, his energy went up. I don't know what is considered... It's blue that we need to get to. Giving him bites does that. Good to know. 39. We're getting close. Crest of Darkness. The only Digimon I know that we can get one of those off of is a Skull Greymon, which do hang out in the Nether. So maybe we'll take a trip to the Nether. We probably won't take Candlemon there, just because I don't know how Nether portal transportation works for how well that works for your partner Digimon. So that probably won't happen. But I think that's it, everybody. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you on the next episode. Where'd Candlemon go? There he is. Oh, hey, Slime Island. It's from Tinker Construct. I can't get up there because I don't have any of the stuff to get up there without just, like, pillaring up. So that's kind of a design flaw, I think, as far as that goes. All right, everybody, take care. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.